Now, a push to clear the asylum backlog is causing a new homelessness crisis. That's according to refugee charities in Leicester and Nottingham, who are now giving out sleeping bags. A council boss says daunting numbers are being moved out of local asylum hotels at the same time. It means thousands of refugees need homes after getting the right to settle and work here. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball has this report.
A sign of the times at the Red Cross in Leicester, Gull ordered another 24 sleeping bags last week. The volunteer who's helping him could need one himself. Najmal Dean's a master's graduate who'll soon need to leave his asylum hotel because he's just been granted refugee status.
Right now, I don't know where to go to live. I will be strictly homeless, so you have to go to the council.
How worried are you about that?
Too worried, of course. So the weather is going to be cold, so I don't know where to go.
The Red Cross has seen demand surge as that asylum backlog's cleared because more claims are being granted as several nationalities are fast-tracked, but they only get weeks to move out of their Home Office accommodation in a city where there's a housing crisis.
Finding a private accommodation at this stage is too difficult because you need a guarantor, you need to have a good reference. They will have nowhere to stay, they will have no money to buy food. We're given from 4 to 6 average sleeping bags on every day.
Here at Nottingham's winter shelter last week, almost half the guests were refugees who'd left asylum hotels. And it's putting pressure on local authorities right across the East Midlands. They're expecting well over 4,000 individuals and around 300 families to have left the asylum system since the end of this summer.
The numbers are daunting. I don't think many people are going to argue the fact we need to get rid of the backlog. I think the concern is the speed in which that is being done. It's the sheer number of people receiving a decision in such a short period of time in a relatively few number of areas, and that's what's causing the pressure.
There will be people who say, look, a lot of these people across the channel on small boats, so why are local councils looking after them?
Local authorities don't get a choice because we think about 85 to 90% of all those decisions will be what is termed positive, i.e. they'll be given leave to remain. Local authorities have to provide support like they have to provide support for everybody else.
One Iranian man told us he's just spent 2 months sleeping rough here in Hyson Green, a period when 150 refugees presented as homeless in Nottingham. Many of the others are sofa surfing. The Home Office says it's working closely with local councils to manage the impact of asylum decisions and that it'll continue to accommodate all newly recognised refugees for 28 days. It also says there's advice on where to get help with everything from housing to finding jobs. Back in Leicester, Najmal Dean's hoping to find a job in the cybersecurity industry. First, though, he'll need to find a home, along with so many others. Jeremy Ball, BBC East Midlands Today.